All right, so here's today's finds. First off, I got these Air Jordans, kids Air Jordans. Spent $10. They're worth $35 to $40. And then the next up is this Wolverine mask. You see a little ding there, but I saw one with a ding on it online, and it was selling for somewhere between 20 and 25. So that's pretty cool. And then I found this little, what is it called? It's like a Ron Snow. It's a solar powered hand crank weather radio with a flashlight. We have one that's like a flashlight, but this one has all these other things on it. So I was wondering, I thought about getting this for the RV. So I spent half of that. So I spent $11 on it, but it sells online for between 20 and 30. So we'll go with 20 to 30 as far as value is concerned. The next thing we're going to look at is this New Era stainless steel kind of vented. It has a vented hood. This knob turns, and you can vent with leaving the lid on. So I thought that was pretty cool. I bought that for $7, and I was seeing comps online anywhere from 40 to 60 depending on how good a condition. We need to clean the bottom. It has some, but I think that's all cleanable kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be a good purchase. I did pick up a little Stitch Funko for $5. Not selling that. That's going to go up on the wall. So, and then this is interesting. I got this print. Right? It's called Love and Gratitude, and this is a note from the actual artist. Artist signed it there, Andrea Smith. The artist has a studio or a gallery in Sedona, Arizona. And yeah, so the lady gave it to me for free because the frame busted as I picked it up. And I think with a frame on this, so spend $15 on a frame, and we're looking at probably a $40 to $50 print that we can sell pretty easily. Her actual art, like the art that she does before she does lithograph stuff, it sells in the $2,500 to $12,000 range. So yeah, so I think this is gonna be pretty cool. For now, we'll put it right up there next to the other pictures. And then the last piece. So a lot of today, or this was, these visits were about these, kind of doing some comic book hunting. So I found out some really good comic books. So the net of the comic books is I spent $82 and we'll probably make somewhere around $160. So double the money on comics, which is, that's a number I'm comfortable with, especially because of this pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about half of these are key comic books. So they have some special thing happened in the comic book to make them more valuable. So starting with the lowest priced one, or the lowest value one, to the highest. So this has no value other than whatever you're going to pay for it. So, but this is a Star Wars free comic book of the day. On the back side, on the other side of it, is an Airbender comic book. I try to collect those. It's a Star Wars thing. This one is Avengers 230. It is not a... I got this one. This was the Death of the Yellow Jacket, or one of the fake Deaths of the Yellow Jacket, but I don't have this version, this comic book, and it was in pretty good shape, and it was like $4, so I got it. This one's Star Slayer, this is number 5, so this is going to be the first appearance of, I think, Gru the Wanderer, Groo, Gru the Wanderer. It's a first appearance, and it's worth $6.40. X-Men 269, not a key comic, but it was worth $8, so double the money. This is $147 for X-Men, and it's not a key comic, but it's worth $9.65. So I picked that one up. Star Slayer number 10, I believe this is the first Grimlock. So the Grimlock is just another character. Yeah, or Grimjack, sorry, Grimjack. And this one is worth $11.42. This is GI Combat. I bought this yesterday for $2. It's worth This one actually is the newsstand edition. So yesterday I thought I was buying a comic that was worth $7, and it's actually worth like $11.70. Then this is X-Men 171, and this is when Rogue, the lady in green here, joins the team. This is one that I actually sent Emily to go to the Comic-Con here while I was out of town to get me a copy of this. She got me the direct copy. This is a newsstand copy. So this one is awesome. It is a key comic. It's worth $14. Then I got the Fantastic Four 247, which is also a key comic. It's worth $14.35. Then I picked up a couple of Daredevil sub 100. So these are back from the early 70s, I believe. I think this one's like 72-ish time frame. So this is Daredevil 88. This is a key comic. It's worth $22.73. This one is Fantastic Four 244. This is a key comic. It is the first appearance of Nova. And Nova is coming to the MCU, so the Marvel Comic Universe here shortly. Cinematic Universe, sorry. And 244, it has a value of $23.40. And then the last one that I picked up, this is Daredevil number 67. It is not a key comic, but it is the most expensive comic here. $27.50 in its current form. I saw that a 9/8 of this comic sold for $1,800 here recently. This is not a 9/8, but it's not. Like, there's a couple of ticks there, a couple of ticks and some color bleed there, right? So it's not not in great condition. Lots of little minor things, but in its current condition, it's worth $27.50. And cleaned up and pressed and graded, it'll be worth more, and then we can trade up to get a nicer copy. But that's a set. It's about $80 worth of expense, about $150 worth of income. So totally fun stuff on that pile of things. So that's the really small haul today. I only went to like I went to 2 garage sales. I missed out on a bunch of Legos at one garage sale. Actually went to another garage sale. I didn't pick anything up. But yeah, so we spent today, no, that's comic book side. We spent today about $121, and value is between $305 to $345. So double the money today. And a lot of that is dragged down by the fact that the bulk of the purchase was the comic books. But otherwise, like if we just did just these things, that's a 4 times number. That's a 4 times number. That's a $5 loss. This is a 3 to 4 times number. And we could double our money on this one if we wanted to. So like all of these together, plus the fact that that was free, even paying for a $15 frame, we're going to be at 3 times the money. So we're at a 3 to 4 times on the regular things. And then the comic books are a 2 times, right, which is dragging down the overall. Anyways, good day. I think we got some really cool pieces to add to the store.